Bouncing, bouncing, gonna have a good time. Good evening, sir. How are you getting on? How are you diddling? Tired, are we, Bouncing? What have you been up to? What's been tiring you out? Lazy Mini, how do? Lurking while exercising. Ah, nice work, dude. Well done on the exercise. What is it you're doing? Some jumping jacks, some roly-polies. Doing some big boy bench press. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Hey, Tommy Watson's here as well. Good to see you. Work is tiring out Bouncing. Wrist exercises. I don't think anybody in this chat's wrists needs any extra exercise. Right, let's get these cameras on. I usually start at about 5 to play the first song, turn the cameras on. Come on, we're getting used to this little routine we've developed now, which is good. See if we can get this camera in a little bit of a better orientation. What about when you get your toes out? Well, there's no stopping the wrist exercises when my toes are on display. I uploaded a picture of a foot as an emote for the members as well. I don't know if you've noticed that. Wiggly wiggly. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum bum ba-da-dum. You should be able to see it in YouTube. YouTube emote of some toes. Or just a foot, basically. The toes of the void machine. Haha, there we have it. There we have it. Olmaph toes. What more do you want in life? You get the pump, you get the toes, and you get the cat. What a time to be alive. So I'm thinking about painting this guy today. Thinking about slapping some pink on. Dun, 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 dun. Load of pink here, pink there. Pinky pink pink, pinky punky. Oh, I definitely need to sort this camera out. bit better. Right. So, load of pink there, load of pink there, pink there. Pink around there. The middle yellow. Yeah, we'll see what we can do with that. Now we just need Daphne's paw print. Pushing the bounds of creativity there, bouncing. We know what bouncing is into now. Bouncing is a furry, pass it on. Yeah, but before we start painting the tower, we should open a couple of packs of Onslaught. Hey, Minnie! Our third place winner of the most recent giveaway. How are you doing, Minnie? Good to see you. Enjoying a little bit of Twitch chat is Minnie. One of Minnie's prizes has already arrived as well. I mean, can't say fairer than that, right? We must measure in feet. How's it going, Lucky? Are you good? Minnie is good. Minnie and Lucky, what have you guys been up to today? Out and out? Managed to fit any hobbying in yet? Got a couple of packs of these AOS cards. We'll have a look. Have a little bit of a gander. Put him to one side for now. We'll get some paint on that, I'm sure. But between now and then, let's do some cards, shall we? Turns out these expansion packs, there aren't that many cards in them, so we may well complete this set. Be nice to finally complete a set on the stream. Wow, lucky knife, lucky you, rimming right now. Rimming the Helldivers 2 Hulk. What a time to be alive, Lucky. Should be in the finished state. Very nice. Very nice. Right then. Pack number 1. Now we know what Lucky's into. Yeah, that's it. Stand together. Twisted Skull Cannon. Ah, that's nice. I've got a Skull Cannon. High Tide. We seem to pull that High Tide every stream. That is 3 out of 3 streams we have pulled the High Tide card. Tide is high, but I'm holding on. These green skins are doing a pylon. I'm not the kind of girl. Blood Knight Castellan. Choking Vines. Used to like Vine. Anyone used to watch videos on the old... Oh, look at this. Lady Olinda. Mortarch of Grief. That's a sick card. If that was the shiny at the end, I'd be very impressed. But instead, our shiny is Split Casting. Uncommon shiny. Not a bad start. Rimming and edging this early on the stream. What time to be alive with Lucky Knife. He knows what he likes and he likes what he knows. Why does my camera keep moving when I move my chair? Something is not how it should be. 1 minute. Whoa! There we go. Right, second pack. Let's see what we get. Jiggle, jiggle. Jiggly, jiggly. Quite dislike gooning. 5+ goons in a batch. Yeah, it's not always fun to do more than 5 at once. That's called Bonnie Bluing. That's what I've heard. Living Woods. Reckless Abandon. Hacking Mournfang pack. Here we go. So there are only like 128 cards in this set. So I'm very much hoping we complete the set. Ooh, Blood-Soaked Banner Bearer. That looks good. I do like the corn. Mournfang Hornblower. Rewrought from Death. Hypersnare Seed. And our shiny at the end of the pack is Feed the More. Feed me more. Right, I'm going to get those in a binder at the weekend and we'll see how far we already have got with the collection. I've got a lot of bindering to do in the next few days. I've been pulling all these cards and just leaving them to rot in a pile. Pinch Harmonic Go. So what are people up to this evening? Anybody got any plastic on the table? I reckon I'm going to put a little bit of paint on this bad boy today. Bom, 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 bom. Yeah, I definitely need to work out a better camera angle for next week. I'm not quite sold on what I have so far. Ding 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 dong. But we'll get there. We'll get something sorted, I'm sure. I am sure we'll get something sorted. Till then, this is what we have. So this is what we'll do. And maybe whilst the paint is drying on this, I might build some Blood Bowl. Some Orc Blood Bowl, why not? I've just ordered a freshly sealed 30-year-old box of Warhammer. Looking forward to that turning up. So then I'll have a 2nd edition Orc and 2nd edition Chaos box, which is nice. Look good on the shelf. Nearly as old as I am. But I need to work out a pink. I want a nice baby pink because we started painting this one on stream. I'm not massively happy with how it is so far, so I'm going to paint this one and see if we can get somewhere a little better than we have been. Definitely get this camera sorted at the weekend. We'll get there. Right. Let's find a pink paint, shall we? give this one a go. Seems about right for towel. Ooh, yeah. Beyond Hope. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. How are you, Beyond Hope? How goes this Wednesday, my dude? Bing bong. Right. Let's get some paint on here and see what happens, shall we? Ooh, that is watery. Watery boy. Yeah. Oh, my camera's drooping. I think the stand is going to collapse at some point. What can we do about this? Fix this at the weekend, but try and do some running repairs right now. Do what we can. Do what we can. I think it's ready. Going to unplug the keyboard so I have space to take pics. Okay. Look forward to seeing these pictures looking nice. Yeah, this is much more the shade of pink I wanted. Maybe I'll have to brush my other towel in isopropyl alcohol and try and strip him of his colours. Doing well, beautiful day to get some work done. I mean, yeah, it's been super windy though today where I am. Very windy indeed. So what sort of work you been getting done then, Beyond Hope? Hey, look at that. We've got neatly trimmed back in the chat. Good to see you, sir. Painting some towel tonight. Yes, we are. Yeah, it's my second towel model. The first one didn't go how I wanted it to. So I'm trying again with this one. And we'll see how we get on. See if we can get the scheme to look the way that I want it to. But this is much better shade of pink. How about you, neatly trimmed? How are you? What have you been up to? What are you doing this evening? I have to do something with this. Bear with me with the camera. be a bit better. I've never fiddled with a camera so much in my life before. But we are getting there. We're getting there now. Now you can see it on my other camera, which isn't ideal, but here we are. Yeah, are you working on anything this evening, Neatly? Not much, brother. I had a few parcels to post. Nice. Enjoyed the sun for a bit. Now I'm just chilling. Looking to see if I can find a good white primer. Well, this has been covered in a good grey primer. Which I'm pretty happy with. And beyond hope, wind is a right pain, hopefully stops quickly. Working on a commission, and then after this I'll start painting my Tervigon. Nice. Not quite happy with the pose and paint job. Okay, so you're going to give it a little bit of a touch up. Yeah, this is a Commander. Looks solid so far. Cheers, beyond hope. Yeah, so the problem was we had this one, and I didn't like the shades we got on this one. So I'm trying again with different paints. We'll see what I can achieve on this one. Hey, we got blood for the Blood God. Good to see you, sir. How you doing? And Robbie is here as well, all the way from Belgium. Our second place winner from the competition. How's it going, Robbie? Yeah, everybody's stuff is on the way. In fact, Minnie has already received part of their prize, which is good. How you getting on, Robbie? What are you up to? Neatly is planning on starting with Warp Spiders tomorrow. Nice. Should be a good start to the Eldari. So what armies do you have, Neatly? Remind me. Best of luck, mate. I'm sure it'll look wicked. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, because you don't always get things the way you want them to be first time, right? So I'm going to try again on this model, and if I can find what I want to do, I might even strip the paint off the other towel and completely go again. Nothing wrong with that. Give it a go. If it doesn't work, try again. If at first you don't succeed, stay away from skydiving. Dun, 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 dun. Doing better. Doc figured out why I was having issues breathing, so getting that fixed now. Nice one, dude. Haha. If you fail at skydiving, silver lining, you can't fail twice. So, you have BT, Thousand Sons Eldarin. I'm very tempted for Emperor's Children or Dark Eldar. But that'll be after I've finished all the Eldar pile of opportunity that I have. Yeah, the Eldar is the Warhammer Plus model at the moment as well, isn't it? Actually, it looks really nice, that yellow and blue colour scheme as well. Yeah, Emperor's Children are a lot of fun, but not a massive range of models. I reckon that's the best thing about mini painting. It's an addictive process, so you can also add more or restart from the ground up if it's not up to your standards. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Give it a go, see what happens. Automatic backup. Yes. Very useful. Gonna go and grab a quick bite to eat. Nice. Eating and lurking, I like it. What are you eating, dude? Make me jealous of the food, come on. Bum 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 bum. Lucky Knife has taken some pictures and uploaded. Nice, look forward to seeing those. My Eldar are going to be a royal purple. Ah, nice, I like it. Robbie's going to go lurk and stuff the gullet too. What are you having, Robbie? I had egg on toast. One of the most boring meals you can possibly have. Let me take you on a little trip on my supersonic ship. Good to see you, Sai. How are you doing, my friend? And that sick looking model is on Cults by ENG. Nice. Beyond Hope, torn between a chicken salad or sushi. I have never had sushi in my entire life. I'd quite like to try sushi, but I've just never had the opportunity, really. Bacon burger, oh yeah, that's more my level. Yumma, yumma. Get this first layer of pink down. A little bit watery, but I'd rather it be watery than blotchy because I'll just do multiple layers. I'm a simple man, but if it ain't got meat, I'll grab something else. Yeah, meat and or cheese. What time are we gathering on Discord? Friday. I'll get in there shortly before the reveal. Or if I see other people in there, I'll jump in and say hello. It's going to be absolute carnage when we can all talk. I know what it's like when I go to the pub with all my mates that play Warhammer. Very loud and not particularly great at letting each other speak. Yesterday I went to the exchange and got some Skylander things. Nice one, Si. What did you pick up? Hopefully you get an opportunity. I was a sushi chef. Sushi chef? Easy for me to say. For almost 10 years. Oh, wow. Bacon burger is lush. Good choice. Wow, sushi chef for a decade. Yeah, I've never really been anywhere where sushi's been an offer. Why can't I say sushi? Sushi. Who knew I had a speech impediment? Nothing wrong with a bit of carnage, that's it. We shall see on Friday when we watch the great reveal. Prior to a load of YouTubers sitting there and moaning about the box. I'm sure will happen. Hey, Adam's here as well, Mr. Barot. B-A-R-R-O-T-T. How's it going, my friend? What have you been up to? Bum, 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 bum. If anyone hasn't shoved their thumbs up yet, always useful, always appreciated. We can continue our 20 likes per stream streak, that'll be awesome. You don't want to do a Brock Lesnar and ruin the streak. Bing, 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 bong. Ah, the house move. The house move has commenced. And did the missus get home safely from the 20-odd hours of travelling? Is she enjoying the jet lag?
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, hello.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to the crew, neatly trimmed 1849, baby. Thank you for joining the stream, my good friend. Neatly trimmed is an Olmaph, baby.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. you.
Neatly trimmed. Welcome to the crew. We'll make an Olma out of you yet, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate that. Very good. Very nice. 1 month member. I enjoy the hobby regardless, but I can get why Blood Angels fans might be a bit upset after losing all their wings. Yeah, the old wings look better than the new wings, right? Or new lack of wings. Not stopped for like 3 days and there's no internet in this house, so I'm currently hotspotting my phone on the PC. Nice, Adam. Nice. I used to stream from a phone hotspot a couple of years ago. You can get really good download speed from a phone hotspot, but not very good upload speed. That's what I found. During the move, I somehow smashed my TV. I did that once with a PC monitor. I was not happy when I arrived at the other end. But other than that, hopefully it's going well. And your missus got home safe and is jet lagged and sleeping. Grumpy when she's tired. Who isn't? I'm grumpy if I'm hungry or if I'm tired. And that's like 80% of my day is either tired or hungry. Perpetually hungry, perpetually tired. Such is life. Yeah, welcome to the gang from Beyond Hope. What's your Discord name? I think you're neatly trimmed in Discord as well, aren't you? Yeah, here we are. Let's give you the little members badge. There you go. $18.30 here. And I'm just eating for the first time today. Whoa, that's a very busy boy. I'm surprised you're not grumpy pants as well, Adam. Oh, if I didn't eat till 6:30 in the evening, I'd have shouted at someone or cried by now. Maybe both. It's all good, brother. The first stream I spent a lot of time in. Nice one, Neatly. I like it. Just hang out. Carry on doing the stuff I'm doing so it suits perfectly. Yeah, definitely, man. That's the whole thing we're trying to achieve here. I never had time to do my Warhammer. My pile of opportunity was growing and growing. And I moved 50 miles away from where I used to live, so I didn't know anyone around here to do Warhammer with. So I just started streaming. My first stream had something like 16 views and 1 like. And now here we are today. With 10 likes already today. Appreciate that, guys. We've got members and all sorts going on now. Whilst I sit and make this towel pretty in pink. Dum, 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 dum. When you get the lines all over the screen, that is not the one, right? Hey, you got Complex here as well. Got you on the TV, chilling in the Discord. Nice one, sir. Good to have you here. Appreciate the chilling and lurking. Love a good badge. Well, there you go. Tired and hungry makes me grumpy. That could be a new song. Tired and hungry, it makes me grumpy, baby. Dum 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 da 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 dum 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 da 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 da. Tired and hungry, makes me grumpy, baby. Ding 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 ding. Tiny little 5'0" Filipina, tantruming like Taz the Tasmanian Devil. Nice. Nice work. Get out of Dodge, come hang with the boys. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's what we're going to do. We're going to paint this pink as well. You get the pink. You get the pink. Yeah, I really like this shade. This is exactly what I was aiming for. So, we are pleased with that. I don't get why some tower models have got shoulder pads and some haven't. Makes me a little bit confused. Can finally sit back and relax after finishing that Hulk. Yeah, it's been nice watching that Hulk as it's been coming along. Let me just chuck it. Let me have a little look in the Discord. Ooh, baby. Ah, the snow base. Yeah, awesome, man. Nice work, sir. Ah, I really like the picture from behind as well, where it's got the skulls with little bits of snow on. Top work, chef's kiss to that one, my friend. Yeah, really good, man. Good stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed that, Lucky. I'm sure that will prompt you to want to do even more in the future. Just realised you're painting Tau. Think he needs more rocket pods. I mean, come on, he's got a fair few rockets, right? I'm just trying to figure out my colour scheme, that's what it is. Because the first Tau I painted, I didn't like the result I got. So I'll probably end up stripping that one. Which is fine. Sometimes you do stuff and you don't like it, you got to do it again. This is how you learn, right? Learning by doing, nothing wrong with that. Hey, Average Dude is here. He heard that there was a new Scottish viewer signed up yesterday, and he decided, not today. Although I think you're both from the same area. I think Average Dude is a Aberdeen guy. Are you? I get stuff like this wrong all the time. I can fit 2 more pods on easily. More pods. Poggers pods. Ah, Average Dude is near Edinburgh. Okay. Edinburgh. It was enjoyable, learnt a bunch of things. Snow bases are hard to pull off. Well, no use pulling it off if it's not hard. I'm glad you did. It looks very good, my friend. Nice work. Should hopefully give you a bit of confidence to do some more interesting bases in the future. Hey, we got Patrick here as well. Mr. Dudgeon. How's it going, my friend? I mean, I'm painting Tau. Does this give you PTSD from yesterday, Patrick? Where they shot you to smithereens? Sigh, I still think you're Canadian even to this day. Sigh, my favourite Canadian Imperial Fist. When I first started with Tau as a kid, I'd always put all the weapons in the kit on the battlesuit. They would have the plasma rifles, fusion blasters, glued to the rocket pods. Nice. Patrick's all good. Good stuff, my friend. Got a whole plan for the bases for my Tyranids. Don't know if I showed or not, but I've painted 3 Tyranid warriors and one. Yeah, I think you did. I think you put the painted Tyranid warriors in the Discord about a week ago, maybe. You want to give him a lush green jungle base to contrast to the red carapace. Nice. Nice ideas, man. How many Olmers do we have now? Have we hit 10 members yet? Can't be that far away, right? Let me go and look at the YouTube stats. See if it'll tell me. See all members. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we do have 10. Nice, neatly trimmed, our 10th member. Nice work. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. From Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's East Canada, isn't it, Si? Eastern Canadian. I've changed my mind about Tau recently. They're actually pretty cool. Okay. You either die or you live long enough to enjoy Tau. Finally won a game with my sisters tonight by 1 point. Awesome, dude. What was the tactic that prevailed for the sisters there? And who took the L? That's the other question. Who have you been beating up with your sisters? Figure out which bit of the back I want to be put this on here. How cool, the battle suits are awesome. Yeah, I don't have any Kroot in my army. I've just got big metal boys. That's the way that I'm collecting my Tau. And they're all going to be pink and yellow. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to do this colour scheme. My first attempt didn't go how I wanted. He won, that's what changed his mind. I think today was a different game, right? Ah, patience, Olmaph-san! Patience! Poor sisters picked on by the Tau. Let the Space Marines come to you, focus your attention on one threat at a time, and the game is won on points. Nice work, dude. Kroot, cringe, Vestige, cringe, Tau, base. There we go, there's Lucky's review. Yeah, I'm just collecting the big metal recyclable Tau. To melt them all down and create my skull thrones. Crisis suits are awesome. Love the original broadside with railguns on their shoulders. Rocket pod hens. Hammerhead tank is sweet as well. Yeah, I need to expand my Tau. I've only got about 1200 points of Tau at the minute. And this is only the second one I've painted, so we're on a long Tau journey. I had Tau in 8th and they just had 2 shooting phases. World Eater's friends hated it with a passion. Shooting from engagement that boils me up about Tau, as if they don't have enough perks. Yeah, they've got a fair chunk of perks, haven't they, the Towie boys? Bing bong, bing bong. Bing bong, bing bong. Right, so his head's going to be yellow, but do we make the antennas pink? Yeah, pink antennas, that's what's happening now. We'll make the actual head yellow. This bit of the back will be pink. Figure that out in a second. Bing, 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 bong. Haha, bring back Psyker phase. Yeah, Psykers just shoot normally now, don't they, basically? Haha, Adam loves the crew. Awesome in concept. Did like the old battlesuits more than the new ones? Like turning up with a Beastman army. Stupid lizards. You could overwatch with your entire army, so you'd move out, shoot a million guns, and they'd get their turn charge, and your whole army would shoot again. This is when the terrain was sparse. Psychers say, I cast gun, pew pew, volley me grew, Cuthbert, dibble and grub. Ah, you really like the vomit brown scheme for the Tau. I'm trying to find... I want to do a pink and yellow scheme, is what I'm aiming for. See how we get on with it. We'll see. Yeah, as I say, my first attempt was not a success. Well, this one's already better. This is much closer to the pink that I had in mind when I was thinking about this paint scheme. Clearly I'm going to have to do multiple layers, but that's a better way to do it than splodging it on and hoping for the best. Do that a bit yellow. So I reckon pink that all the way down to there, pink, and then that yellow. Yeah, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Was almost like desert camo Tau. Oh, nice. Fahrenheit is here as well. Good to see you, sir. As an orc, I love their Daka. Daka, 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 Daka. Yeah, for sure, man. Pew, pew, all of the pew, right? Is that a fucking cruise missile on his shoulder? It is, pal. He's got weapons for days, this chap. Very shooty. Right, let's splodge on some plink. Yeah, quite enjoying this. This is much more enjoyable than when I previously did it. You have a daka sound effects to use. Yeah, I've not loaded it onto my soundboard, but it is a good point, Lazy. How's the exercise going, Lazy? How many jumping jacks have you done? I really want to start a Night Lord Horus Heresy army. The cool resin models are so expensive. Yeah, Complex was doing some Horus Heresy resin the other day. Now, do I do that bit yellow? No, because that bit's yellow. Maybe that bit. Figure it out. We'll do this bit pink first. So is that all the bits pink that I want to be pink? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, for now I'm gonna say that is all the pink bits done. Layer 1 complete. Pass go, collect 500 points. Hey, Tobias is here as well. Good to see you, dude. Is this a special named character suit? No, this is just a commander. Commander, I think it's just called... Is it a Commander Enforcer war suit? Is that right? Something like that. Can't remember. I could have a look at me. My phone will tell me. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not familiar with all the battle suits yet. Still learning. Yeah, Commander in Enforcer battlesuit, or is this the Cold Star battlesuit? It's a Commander, either way. I can't remember which loadout this is. Bum, 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 bum. I'm sore, it was all shoulders and chest. Nice work, dude. Gotta get that pump. Resin Space Wolf, Deathsworn Legion from Forge World. 3 left to build. Nice. How you getting on, Tobias? Toby, give us a wave. Toby, give us a wave. Ha, you're only doing resin because you're nuts. Yeah, resin's hard work, man. Food time. What's on the menu today in the Complexus kitchen? Anybody that's not pressed a thumbs up yet would be appreciated, as always. Try and keep that the streak of 20 likes per stream going. Bum, 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 bum. Put up the thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Friends, stream friends. So what do you have on the collection pile between now and the Night Lord's Horus Heresy average, dude? Have you got much to work on? To buy a second game today? Yeah, I saw in the Discord. And you made it onto the Warhammer page as well for the Necrons. Nice work, dude. Let's all hit the bell of that ride symbol together. Really out of touch with Tau. When I was collecting Tau, there was an XV8 Crisis and XV8 Broadside, and that was it. No Ghost Kill. Ghost Kill's a nice model. Stealth suits, yeah, what are they? XV26, is it, the stealth suits? Yeah, I keep trying to buy the stealth suit kill team, but can't find it in stock anywhere. Extra thumbs up from the Nordic Baron, appreciate that, my dude. Need to finish building my bolt action and finish a Night Lord Dreadnought. Night Lord Dreadnought, nice, that'll be cool. And yeah, you were talking about the bolt action, was it yesterday? Stalingrad stuff? How did you know I was air drumming? I do it every time. That particular breakdown. I love a pregnant pause finished with the bell of the ride. Ping! I mean, I'm analysing the songs that I wrote and recorded myself. Loser, loser. Inside the artist's studio, that's what we are now. Ding, 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 bong. What are we up to? 15? Nice. I'll take that for an hour in. Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'll do you a deal on a Kill Team Tau. I have 2 sets of Dead Silence. Ooh. One could be most interested in that, Mr. Baron. Sounds good to me. Yeah, send me a message, dude. Ding, 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 bong. Hey, I got Guardian Easter message me in the Discord. I've had all my wisdom teeth taken out today. I'm giving tonight a miss, dude. Yeah, if you've had a major dental surgery, you don't need to come to the stream. You also don't need to send me your reasons for not coming. If you can't come, dudes. That's fine. But I appreciate the message anyway. Every stream is a behind the scenes special. Yeah, I'm a very open and honest kind of guy, really. And that's the way we do it. And if there's anybody here that hasn't been here before that wants to get involved, all you got to do is type a message. You may well have found your favourite little hangout for Warhammer, who knows? What's the worst that can happen? Type a message and let's get chatting, shall we? Going to my first Comic-Con this weekend. Oh, baby! You doing any cosplay, Patrick? Any cosplay or just going to hang out and enjoy? What are you most looking forward to, dude? My favourite place for Warhammer. What, right here? Toby. I appreciate that very much, good sir. Well, we're going to be attempting a second layer of pink very shortly. That sounds like an incredible deal, Nordic. Thank you very much. I'll message you after the stream, my friend. Haha, this is my favourite second place for Warhammer. Hey, I'll take it. Even to get into the Champions League spots of your tier table for Warhammer is much appreciated. No cosplay for Patrick. Buddy of mine works for the board game distribution agency and they have a big stall. Nice. Average dude's favourite place for Warhammer. Look at that. Appreciate that, dudes. Thank you very much. You are all very kind. Not sure if this brush needs a little bit of love and attention. Let's try this. Right. Should be alright to go for a second layer now. Should be pretty dry. This is my favourite online Warhammer space. Well, thank you very much, guys. Yeah, hopefully things go well around here. We have the fun. Second layer is always a little tricky because you can't always tell where you haven't done the second layer, especially when you're speaking to people on the internet. And you look back down, you're like, have I done that bit? Yeah, I severely watered this down. I could have probably not done so much watering down, but better to build it up, I suppose. Bing, 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 bing. Have a little patience. Just dip them in Dulux. It's Tau. No one will notice. That's it. The old dipper technique. Hey, Smoggy's back. Smoggy, give us a wave. Good to see you in the Twitch as well. Having a little visit into the purple brand. How have you been, Smoggy? What have you been up to? Daughter's been unwell. Sorry to hear that, dude. Hopefully she gets a little better. Hopefully it's not been too hectic having to look after her. Beyond Hope, Return from the Grocer. And that is a very pink towel. I can appreciate that. Yeah. So this towel that I did before, I didn't like the shade of pink that I got, so I'm going for a bit of a lighter one on this one. Learning from mistakes of the past, always useful, otherwise you are doomed to repeat them. Lazy has a point with the Dulux dipper. Who else is sipping on some Nuln oil? Lucky is halfway through their paint water. Yeah, and all of the winners of the giveaway will be able to dip their paintbrushes in an Olmaph mug in the not too distant future. And at some point I'll get my arse in gear and put some sort of Olmaph merchandise on the channel. I did actually get quite a way towards doing it at one point, and then they were like, here's a list of all the fees and charges you will be paying, and I was like, nah, forget that. I'll find another way of doing it. It was outrageous. It was like, oh, if you sell a £10 mug, you'll end up with about 50p. I was like, I'll figure this out a different way, thank you. Pinky Punky. Personal preference, I like the purple with that mustard tone yellow. Works well. Nice. Recommend print by order services. They only print the merch upon order. Yeah, I was looking at that kind of thing. I think it was called like Printify or something like that. But like, the thing you don't necessarily see first off is all the different charges and taxes and stuff. I was like, I'll look again at some point in the future. I can dip the KT in mustard to undercoat it. They'll be fiery and fiery. Nice. Do like a bit of mustard. Mustard with a pork pie, that's what I like. Especially a pork pie that's got a Stilton lid. Ooh, baby. Maybe Vistaprint. I use them for business cards and stickers for shipping. I'm not sure if to do shirts or mugs. Okay, yeah, I can take a look at that. Yeah, I'll do some research at some point. I first had a quick look, just as an idea, and it was more taxing than I had time to deal with. Whereas things are a little less hectic at the minute, so maybe I've got a bit more time to look into it, which would be good. Before the mini Olmaph arrives. Just bought a load of stuff for mini Olmaph yesterday. Bloody push chairs and cots and beds and car seats and high chairs. And I'm only really used to buying little plastic models, not functional adult stuff. Ooh, yeah. Been wanting to try a roast chicken and bacon club baguette from Greg's. Nice. I've not been to Greg's in ages. Do you know, I have had the Tesco sell frozen Greg's now. And they're actually really nice. I have some lovely handmade soft baby blankets. Ooh, pure softness. Sounds good, dude. How did you end up with them? Do they? That's dangerous. Yeah, I've had like 4 in the last week beyond don't. Getting them gains. They taste almost exactly the same as steak bake is always a winner. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm fueled by steak bakes. Now I don't even have to leave the house. Stock up the freezer and away we go. Bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum. Not as random as it sounds. Used to run a baby store with Mum. Ah, nice. Good stuff, man. Thought there might have been for the dog. My previous dog used to have a Harry Potter blanket. I wish there was a Greg's near my house. Probably a blessing in disguise that there isn't, right? Posted some bolt action in the Discord. Nice. Greg's versus Baines. Oh, look at this. Baines. Is this a Scottish thing? A Scottish Greg. McBain. Bum 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 bum. It's a curse my sausage roll and chicken bacon gingerbread men cravings go unfulfilled. But at least you're not a fatty bum bum. Which if you ate Greg's every day could certainly become the result. Let's check this bolt action out in the Discord, shall we? Let me have a little look. Models and miniatures. Ooh, look at that. Look how furry the bases are. Nice work. Nice one, dude. They are fighting in the mud, aren't they? Fighting in the mud. Fighting in the dojo. Not what I wanted to do there. Kind of annoying, but we'll have to fix it when we put the yellow on. Not the end of the world. Dum 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 dum. So here we go. We've got some rumours. 11th edition pre-orders go up 30th of May. Wow, that's earlier than I thought it would be. Although I think I've said on stream last week of May before now. So, yeah, because I seem to remember someone saying that it was going to be released the same weekend as Download Festival. Is that when Download Festival is? Usually around that time, right? Exciting times. Look forward to refreshing the page, trying to get myself a box on Wayland Games. Gives me something to use my loyalty points on as well. Get myself a nice bargain priced Starter Edition. Yes, I think there's going to be a Discord hangout on Friday evening as we all sit and watch together as the box is unfolded. And if anyone can push us past the 15 likes on this video, that would be great. Trying to get 20 per stream is the target. And if there's anybody new to the channel, give us a hello, hi in the chat. It'd be good to get you involved. Greg's is great bulking food. I am already high BMI, but I work out, so I have the mostly muscle excuse. Good stuff, man. Yeah, my BMI's not been in the right zone since I was about 12. Call me Mr. Blobby. Oh, you could do a Mr. Blobby paint scheme. I'm halfway there. Blub, 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 blub. The exhibition area is closed from the 1st of June to the 12th at Warhammer World. And then the weekend of the 13th, they have a closed event on too. Okay. I mean, I could just rock up. Who's going to stop me? Rock up and have a cheeky little glimpse in the exhibition area. Neatly trimmed, 6'4", 104 kg. Work out 4 or 5 times a week. Yeah, BMI is not the most finessed scale, is it? Let's be fair. Right, I think that's second layer of pink done as well. Get the party started on a Saturday night. Oh, it's building up lovely. Building up lovely jubbly. Quite enjoying this. Got a good group of people having a nice chat as well. What a lovely hobby to be involved in, right? There we go. I don't think there's anybody in the chat that isn't in the Discord, but if there is, there is the link if you want to get involved. It'd be good to have you there. There you go. 5% off pre-orders. What a time to be alive. How on earth did they let Mr. Blobby near children? The guy is all kinds of horrifying. Yeah, a lot of kids stuff has been some sort of LSD trip, right? Blobby, blobby, blobby. It could be a Slanesh Demon Prince. That would be a really nice scheme, yeah? The Mr. Blobby Demon Prince. What great time. Hey, Psycal's back in the chat. Good to see you. Anyone know Brum? Yeah, the car that drove itself. Awesome show, Brum. The original. I think they remade Brum and made it a bit weird. But the original one, the little car, took himself on little adventures. Yeah, awesome show, man. Lucky Knife, test. He's testing. Test is the best. Brum, as in Birmingham. I'm fairly sure he means the self-driving car. We're talking about old school kids TV shows now. So hit me with your best shot. We've got Mr. Blobby and Brum so far. What about Moppertop Shop? Did anybody watch Moppertop Shop? Test. My previous message isn't showing up. Let me see if it tried to moderate it. So test shows. I can see that you said test. I can't see anything previously to that. Mr. Blobby the Demon Prince made me laugh reasonably loud. Yeah, that might make me actually buy a Demon Prince if we're going to do a Mr. Blobby paint scheme. Trapdoor. I can't exactly remember Trapdoor. Lucky Knife believes that he is shadow banned. What? How's that happened, Knife? Maybe there was just a connection issue, Lucky. What about Rosie and Jim? Did anyone ever watch that and then want to live on a barge? If the rumours are correct, the 11th box will be Armageddon, Blood Angel vs. Orc. I'm not a fan of orcs. I mean, that's not even a rumour, is it? That is a fact, Psycho. Blood Angels vs. Orcs. Or at least Space Marines vs. Orcs. With Blood Angels box art in reference to 2nd edition. Not a fan of orcs. How is this possible, Psycho? The most fun army of all time. Hey, Frankie the Fish. Frankie the Fish. Good to see you. How you doing? How goes the mechanicking? Frankie is Mechanicus. So you said about uploading a Helldivers mini and for some reason it didn't come through. Very weird. Just a whole army of Slanesh blobbies. Entirely possible, right? Maybe I now need to 3D print a Mr. Blobby and use it as a proxy demon prince. Neatly trimmed. Love Rosie and Jim as a kid. Rosie and Jim. Rosie and Jim. But the question is, who loves orange soda? I'd love to see some Steel Legion or more Krieg models, but I'm hyped for the 11th box. That's it, it's just the box, right? We don't get 2 years of releases. So, yeah, the beginner box is just a beginner box. No cars today, okay. No cars. A carless day for a mechanic. Please print a Mr. Blobby. It's got to be done, right? Hey, neatly trimmed, straight in. Kel loves orange soda. Patrick, Kel loves orange soda. Is it true? I do. Orange soda is the goat. I will not be taking any further questions. Yeah, I forgot those bits. Not to worry. Yeah. I think I'll go for a wee and do a third and final pink layer. And then we'll probably have a good bit of time to do a little bit of yellow. Chugging along on the road. Yeah. Cabbage Patch Kids. Didn't really watch Cabbage Patch Kids, but that's reminded me of two other shows. One, Poddington Peas, and two, Raggy Dolls. I mean, they were some good shows. 19 likes. If we could get one more, we'll hit 20, which is what we're aiming for every stream. Don't break the streak. This is not WrestleMania. And I am not The Undertaker. Shaun the Sheep. I had a friend that had a Shaun the Sheep costume once. Long story short, he ended up falling asleep, cuddling the costume, and wet himself. There you go. That was at Download Festival. Good times. I think your YouTube might be slightly behind, Nordic. You seem to be responding to stuff a couple of minutes after it's been said. Although, now I've said that, you won't see that for another couple of minutes. We had more violent kids shows in the States. What did you have, Frankie? What sort of stuff? Down at the bottom of the garden, amongst the birds and the bees. Raggy dolls, dolls like you and me. Doo-doo-doo. Anyone watch Cartoon Network? I didn't have Cartoon Network. We were not a family that could afford Cartoon Network. Wallace and Gromit is amazing, such a destiny foretold. Cuddling a Shaun the Sheep costume and wetting oneself is ambitious to be sure. What I did like in Wallace and Gromit was the bed that like woke you up, got you dressed, and dropped you through the floor. That was pretty cool. Transformers, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, ho! Speed of a puma. Look at all these people with Cartoon Network. Bloody hell. No wonder you can afford all these minis. Phineas and Ferb, nice. Haha, get the glitter and rhinestones. We making girly pop towel. Yeah, I always said if I ever got towel, the colour scheme was going to be pink and yellow. So that is what we are doing. Glittery purple weapons. How you getting on, Robbie? Good to have you back in the chat. However, I'm going to go for a wee. Then we're going to do our third layer of Princess Pink. And then we'll do a bit of yellow. Yellow. Never watched Thundercats, but I painted up 2 figures from the same era. He-Man and Skeletor. Ah, Adam. Wasn't that He-Man's name? But when he held aloft his sword, and he said, "I have the power!" Robbie is stuffed. What have you been eating, Robbie? What did you have in the end? It's Pinky and the Brain. It's Pinky and the Brain. One of them's a genius, the other's insane. Are you a fan of Electric Callboy? Yes, very much so. I've seen them live. How about you, Neatly? Frankie's got vintage Star Wars. Nice. Pinky and the Brain. Hey, we hit 20 likes for the stream. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mutually appreciated. Right, let's get this towel looking pretty and pink, shall we? Pop something in the Discord. Let me have a look. Ah, I've seen them play that live. Because they now have Sum 41's drummer. Because Electric Callboy's drummer left the band. So am I still waiting? I do like a bit of Sum 41. For sure. Electric Callboy, a class, one of my favourites to be sure. Yeah, I've seen him a couple of times. 2 or 3 times I've seen Electric Callboy. Great band. Hi, what are we doing tonight, Brain? Same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world. Bing, 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 bing. All of my younger years wrapped up into a band I love now, yeah. Good combination of sounds, right? What about Enter Shikari? Any Enter Shikari fans around here? I think we've spoken about them on stream before. Enter Shikari. Yeah, that's the band I've seen live more than any other band. I think I've seen Enter Shikari 18, 19, 20 times. Can't remember. A lot of times, that's for sure. Anyone got any tickets for any bands coming up? Or even any festivals? You've seen Enter Shikari a fair few times. Nice one, neatly trimmed. Remember seeing them just after they released Take to the Skies and TJ. What was that, like 2005? I think that's when I first saw them as well. Did they have the Shikari Ferrari when you saw them? Going to Tuska Metal Festival in a couple of months in Finland. Awesome, man. That'll be good. Who's headlining, Lucky? And who are you most looking forward to see? First time going to any fest. Oh, wow. That'll be good. Super good. I went to my first festival in 2006. 20 years ago. Wow. Plan on seeing Breaking Benjamin in September. Ah, nice. Outside of the recent Synestia concert. Yeah, Breaking Benjamin. I used to listen to them when I did my paper round when I was a teenager. Who's watched Takeshi's Castle? Interesting one for you, Average. I went to my friend's house when I was a teenager, and he put Takeshi's Castle on. And in that episode, the first one I'd ever watched, somebody actually won. And my mate was like, lost his mind. He was like, what? And I was like, doesn't this happen every episode? But apparently that's a very rare thing to happen, and that was the first one I ever saw. Breaking Benjamin at old school now, but a favourite of all time. Nice. The main bands for Lucky Knives Festival are going to be Megadeth, Bad Omens, Bring Me the Horizon, and Trivium. Nice. Yeah, I got Bring Me the Horizon lyrics on my arm right here. Who knew? Fun fact. I really like when he screamed, "This is Sandpit Turtle."
This is Sandpit Turtle.
Do do do. Tune. I seen Bad Omens at the Bring Me the Horizon concert this time last year. Noah is a wild vocalist. One of the best concerts I've seen live. Nice. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Oh. Get arm ache holding this in one place for this long. Goodness gracious me. I mean, I trained shoulder in the gym earlier, so holding this in one place isn't great.
Hey, oh,
Hey, we got a new subscriber, baby! Wayne Tilbury, yeah! Wayne Tilbury. I bashed my camera celebrating Wayne Tilbury subscribing to me. Thank you very, very much, Wayne. Oh, I got so excited, I bashed the camera. And I only turned one of the lights off for the celebration. But Wayne, good to see you. I've not seen you get involved in the chat yet, but I appreciate the sub. If there's anything you'd like to talk about, if you'd like to introduce yourself, now's the time. But again, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that, dude. And you know, with how my bot works, Wayne may well have subscribed months ago, and it's only just letting me know. Not the most consistent bot at telling me what I need to know when I need to know it, but here we are. That is a pretty decent layer of pink we have now. Pretty happy with that as a shade. Yeah, pretty happy with that indeed. There's nothing to say we can't do another layer if we need to, but it's good to get that initial layer and see a shade looking back at us that we actually want to see. Dum dum party time, excellent. What yellow are you going to use? Well. Let me have a look. This is why you keep all your paints in one place, organised by colour. Ah, there you go. Maize yellow. I don't know if this is... Should be okay. Well, this is the yellow that I'm going to use. Maize yellow, it's called. Now, I'm not entirely sure if it's a little bit too orangey. And if I should instead try and water down a different yellow. Decisions. Dum, 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 2 hours in, we're over 20 likes, appreciate that. And if there's anybody here that hasn't got involved yet that wants to, send me a message, let me know how you're getting on. Yellow and pink are smashing colours. Yeah, I kind of want a lighter yellow. I don't think well, I have got lighter yellows. Let me have another look. Hang on. Pastel yellow. Pastel yellow could be better. Well, even that barely even looks yellow. That looks more orange, if anything. They don't look any different at all. Moon dust is closer to the shade I'm hoping for. I've also got lemon and demonic yellow. Decisions. Bloody hell, look at this. Lucky knife. Triadic colour scheme. Crazy guy. Find a vomit brown analog like OG Tau. I was kind of hoping for better things from this. Why is it so orange? Put it in the palette, see what it looks like. Not too bad, actually. It's just a bit too orangey, right? Very unique colour scheme, yes, definitely. See, this one, Moon Dust, looks more like what I was hoping for. Maybe I can mix some Moon Dust with Pastel Yellow, maybe? Start with the Pastel Yellow and highlight with the third paint? Yeah, maybe. I could also do it the other way around and start with the light one and then get a darker yellow as a wash. Google a colour wheel? No thank you. I just come up with the idea in my head and do it like that. Just come up with the idea in my head. What's the worst that can happen? Well, this one's not even coming out. There we go. See, that's more of a pastel yellow than the one that says pastel yellow on it. Yeah, that's more the colour I'm aiming for. What happens if I mix the two? Decisions. See, I quite like that Moon Dust as a colour. Yeah. Screw it! I'm going for the Moon Dust. Vintage sheep. How you doing, Vintage? You good? Good to see you again. Let me just double check I don't have another yellow. I don't think I do. Have we got pink? We've got another pink, I didn't know that. A couple of blues, several blues. Green. There is yellow. How many pinks have I got? Well, I guess I'll use... Nice to be in your stream again. Good stuff, man. Why can't a skeleton tell a lie? Because you can see right through it. Nice work. Nice work on the joke, dude. I chucked a picture of my meal in the Discord. I've already liked it beyond hope. Salad is hitting a good spot. Nice work, man. Right, let's see what we can do with this. Here we go. If it all goes horribly wrong, I'll blame myself for not looking at that colour wheel. Why don't Space Marines play hide and seek? Because good luck hiding from the Emperor's finest. There you go. What have you been up to today, Vintage? Are you working on any models this evening? Not sure if Vintage Sheep can see the other end of the chat. Well, both chats are in the stream video, so hopefully you can see each other from one provider to the other. Sonic is back. Sonic Tau, I presume. Yes, my friend. Doing a little bit of painting the Tau today. How are you getting on? How's your day been, Sonic? Are you working on anything today? Have you found any more random figures behind any board games, Sonic? What you were telling us yesterday, I believe? Initial results are, I quite like this shade of yellow. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba da la da la. Ah, your gas mask is finally here. No more killing my lungs with white base spray. Yeah, good to have a mask if you are spraying indoors. Just been playing that new game, Saros. Miniature looks great so far. Appreciate that, Sonic. How's the new game going then, Sonic? Why do jokes become dad jokes? When the punchline becomes apparent. Nice work. I appreciate those kind of jokes around here. Any more for any more? Yeah, pretty pleased with this yellow. Like, this pink and yellow is loads better than this pink and yellow. This is much more what I was going for. So we'll scrub that other one, and we'll focus on getting this one right. That one is good. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. What overall colour scheme are you going for your tail then? Pink and yellow. That's what I'm aiming for, Sonic. This was the idea that I had like last year when I first bought some tail. And this one was my first attempt that we did on stream. But I don't like it. I wanted more pastel-y colours. And now this one is much closer to what I was aiming for. Much, much better. Why did the Imperial Guardsman bring a ladder to battle? Because he heard the enemy had a higher rank. What happens to raspberries when they become sad? They become blueberries. Feeling a little bit blue? So ultramarines are just sad blood angels. You heard it here first. Ding, 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 bong. Get one of these out. Get in that wee nook and cranny. Vintage just popped in. Stuck some great jokes in the chat and disappeared off to sleep. Have a good sleep, Vintage. Thank you for being here. That is canon now. Calling it here? Yeah, that's it. Why did the Kriegsman cross the road to get to the other trench? Ding, 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 bong. What did the grape say when it got stepped on? Nothing. It just let out a little whine. I need to buy myself another shelf. Yeah, I had that problem recently. I bought a couple of extra bookshelves. And what do you anticipate putting on these bookshelves, Lucky Knight? What's on the horizon for your collection? Same problem for average dude. You should get a picture of these stocked up shelves onto the Discord. It'd be good to see. That reminds me, I need to do some more shorts with my shelves. Started doing shorts of shelves and then haven't done another one since. I might even do some highlights from the Discord shorts as well. Chuck some of your guys' minis in there. Could be quite cool. Bum 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 bum. Need to buy some proper shelves or make some display cabinets. Yeah, I looked at display cabinets. They're just too expensive, man. A dollar. Whereas I got a 6-shelf bookshelf for less than 50 quid. Hey, Black Sigils is here as well. How's it going, my friend? How you getting on? How's your day been? Current shelf that has the painted models has too many anime figures. Can't show you that, I'm a weeb. All are welcome in the Discord, Lucky Knife. I mean, look what I'm painting. Sonic is also a weeb. Nice. It's like Weebs Anonymous in here. Dum, dum, dum. Just posted the amount of minis I have. Nice. Let's have a little look, shall we? All the weaves in the chat. Good to see. Good to see. Average dude, there is no space. Ah, nice. Nice collection, man. Look at all these boxes. Are these boxes that you've built? Or are these boxes yet to be built? Built the lot. Awesome, man. Awesome work. I think these colours are actually going together pretty well. Pretty well. Very good, very nice. Throw out your empty boxes. Or don't, it's up to you. Yeah, you get a little bit more shelf space then, right? And that laptop's taking up some space too. Shove that off. You have half a shelf, an extra half a shelf. More minis. Shared my hoard with the class. Let's take a look, let's take a look, look. Baby. Oh, look at this. Very green, very nice. Is that the Lich King as well? Awesome. Nice work, dude. I like it. .3D print I did for the hell of it. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. Dum 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 dum. Great idea to move the computer. I need more space for more models. This is the way. Well, Black Sigils didn't stay very long. It popped in, said hello, buggered off. Maybe he's doing lurky fun times. Nothing wrong with that. Ba-dum-bum. A lot of my horde is my Green Templars and Stormcast Eternals. Some smatterings of City of Sigmar, 3D prints and some Chaos stuff. Yeah, did I see... what Chaos stuff is there in there? Where Chaos? Oh, there's a big pile of Nurglings. An average dude's just got a mix of models. Yeah, rule of cool. All the time, always rule of cool. Who would want a shelf that wasn't cool, right? Bum 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 bum. That's interesting. I've painted those shoulders completely differently. In for a penny, in for a pound. Matched them up now. So I forgot his right foot and a bit of his back. keep on keeping on. I quite like it though. I think it's looking pretty cool. Much more like what I had in my head than the last one I did. Fine, fine. I'm posting my shelves and collection of models. Nice. I like it, Lucky. Let me take a look. Well hidden, but an old resin dreadnought from the Word Bearers. Nurglings and Galloppox infected. Nice. So cool to see everyone's collection. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm just glad to have found a Warhammer community. Yeah. Good to have you here, average dude. Always. Hey, look, we got Patrick joining in on the collection on their travel baking pans. Yeah, good way to carry them, right? Yeah, I do like the stripes on the front of the crawler, the Plague Burst crawler. Those stripes are awesome. Done a great job with them. Remember you doing them in one of the streams. And Tony's collection is here as well. Nice, look at that. Now that is a collection. Got a load of cars in there and all sorts. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, I like that, man. Good stuff. A PlayStation and an Xbox controller as well. Crossing the streams. Yeah, lovely PBC. I like it. Downsize beyond hope. How dare you suggest such a thing? Love the Nurgle Sisters collection. Have you ever considered converting some sisters to the grandfather? That could be interesting. Some Plague Girls. Don't own a console. Some games a better experience on a controller. Yeah, I've got Xbox controller. You can see it over here, look. There. That one there is the same white one that you have, I think. Haha, heresy, I know. Just don't like to own too many things at once, which is a weird first world problem to have. Yeah, for sure, dude. If you want some female models in the DG, might have a go, yeah. Be a nice little challenge to set yourself. Hey, beyond hope, there's nothing wrong with rambling, my dude. Always good. Always good to have a little chin wag, a bit of a natter in the chat. Death Golf and Patrick are really good. Yeah, boy. It'll be a pain in the ass to put all of Frankie's models together. Or maybe you can pick as a select few, Frankie, that you want to chuck in the Discord. Be good to see. Neatly trimmed. This one's looking better than the other one. Yeah, for sure. I much prefer... This is exactly what I had in mind. I just failed to achieve it with the previous one. But learning by doing. Nothing wrong with that. Average dude. Love the rhinos. I love turtle. I love turtles. Another turtle made it to the water. PS5 is more fun when the adaptive triggers work, but for example, Detroit Become Human just does not work using it. Just spins you in place for no reason. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Chewing the fat's always great here. Pastel colours. Yeah, pastel's what I was trying to do. That's what I was aiming for. Are you going to give that robot a bit of a pin wash? Make the edges stand out? Potentially. I've got to figure out something to do with it. I'm just happy that the colours look how I wanted them to look. Maybe I'll try a little bit of a panel lining. Looks delicious, by the way. Thank you, dude. Yeah, it looks a bit like ice cream. Another turtle made it to the water. I'll have to find a song about that. Okay, nice. What a quest. Shoot the seagulls, save the turtles. Bum 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 bum. Chucked it in the memes channel. A little bit of a wow meme. I'll check it out, dude. Threw some old photos of my displays in the Discord. Ooh, let's have a look. Let's check it out now. Old photos, there's more models now. Hey, look at this. Under the T. 3 different tanks. I like that. I like that a lot. And what's in the other one? Okay, nice. Nice bunch of dreadnought. Oh, that's a really nice little display, actually. Yeah, nice work, man. Appreciate you sharing that. Very nice indeed. How many of those models are going to be in the launch box? We wait and see. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 bum. Patrick's looking to get a shelf/cabinet over the weekend. Nice. Right, first layer of yellow is complete. Pretty good timing. Pretty good timing. Yeah, quite pleased with that. Quite pleased indeed. And we've managed over 20 likes again today, which is good. And there's been loads of chat today, covered all sorts of topics. Average Dude's gonna head off. Always good to see you, my friend. Have a great rest of your week. Talented bunch of people in this stream. Yeah, for sure. Just a great bunch in general, really. Dum, 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 dum. I'll get the lid on this paint, see if I can keep it fresh when I mix and get the brushes out. But yeah, good find this one. Moon Dust. Pretty good little pastel yellow. So Princess Pink and Moon Dust sums up Tau very well, to be fair. Reminds me of those fruit salad sweets. Ah, yes, Adam. Good shout. Oh, I used to like a fruit salad. Used to like a fruit salad indeed. Looks loads better than this one, right? Looks much better, all pastel-y. I went a bit too dark with this one. So we'll have to get a little bit of alcohol and toothbrush action on that one, see if we can return it to grey and go again. Fruit salads and blackjacks. Oh, yes. Yes, please. I could have a bag of them right now. Dry brush the new colours over the old model. Yeah, it just won't work. Won't work. Because these are speed paints over a grey base. The problem is I based this one purple, so it made the colours a bit more striking, a bit hotter. But it's all learning, right? Always got to keep learning. One strong bit of the hobby is getting things wrong and figuring out how to learn from it. Such is life as well, really. Dun, dun, dun. But now we can play a little game of, can we open any non-duplicates up? Well, how many stickers did we say we needed yesterday? 16. We're missing 16 from the album. And we have 8 packs left from memory. So let's grab a couple of packs of stickers and see what we can do, shall we? 2 from each pack. I would be flabbergasted if we managed that. Flabbergasted. Just clean these brushes up quickly. Real quick, y'all. Then I need to either go to bed hungry or go and get some food. Choices. I might get some food and then just sit and play RuneScape. Got a load of stuff I need to do tomorrow, so I kind of need to be up early, so I don't really want to be... Why am I telling you this? Who cares? Just thinking out loud, which is what I do all the time. Right, manifest it. Manifest. At the very least, today, I want to pull, here I am, I'm manifesting, the knee. The second knee from the last page of the album. That's what I'm aiming for. The second knee. You've heard it here first. I've pulled the other knee about 4 or 5 times. And I keep saying knee, and now I'm thinking of Monty Python. We are the knights who say knee. Where are the stickers gone? Ah, what are you doing up there? Right. Here we go. And there's a sister on that one. So I'm definitely going to pull that knee. 16 stickers in 8 packs. It's never going to happen, boys. Knights who say me. Right, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's look for that knee. Here we go. Nope, that's a duplicate. Blood Angel's duplicate. Raven Wing duplicate. Ooh, that gives me a chance to even up the Gilliman sticker. I think we got that one as well. Ulrich the Slayer from the Space Wolves. Come on. All I want's that knee. I'm not asking for too much. More Space Wolf action. Oh, look at that. There's the golden boy himself on the... Ah, twice. I think pretty much all of those are duplicates. Got a nice Imperial fist at the end there, right? Captain Tor Garadon. Nice. Please line up the face. Yeah, were you around when I painted Gilliman on the stream? By the bolter, by fire, by the grace of the Emperor. Shrubbery. Yeah, I think maybe one of these isn't a duplicate. We'll find out shortly. But we're not doing well, that is for sure. Dun, 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 dun. We are not doing well. He spawned here when he's pretty much done. Ah, okay. Right, the album. Here we are. Here we have it. Right, so I've got a chance here at least to try and line up Gilliman's wonky face. This is just for Lucky Knife. The temptation to make it worse. It's very strong. Oh dear. It's not going well. Right. His face is a little less wonky now. That is just for you, Lucky Knife. Don't say I don't give you anything. What a time to be alive. So then we have the Horus Heresy double sticker picture. Duplicate. Then we've got to zoom along all the way to number 74, which is going to take a little while. Which will be this one, right? Yeah. I've pulled this hammer thing about 7 or 8 times. Then we got the face of this dude, the Deathwing Terminator. Another duplicate. I preferred Derpy Gilliman. Well, next time I pull another Gilliman sticker, I'll derpify him again. Don't stop till you get enough. This one, which goes here with the Blood Angels. Once again, a duplicate. Which means I'm down to my last sticker, which I also think is a duplicate. 158. As you can see, the Abbess, Sanctorum Morven Val, the Supreme Commander of the Sisters of Battle. She leads from the front lines in her Relic Paragon Warsuit. Oh, it's not a good day today for sticker action. Which means we now need more than 2. More than 2 per pack. As the stream is drawing to a close, I must ask, said you like dogs? It was a jump scare every time I opened the book. Yeah, so not great. We're going to have to probably buy these stickers individually on eBay to complete the album. But we will complete the album. Wonky stickers or not. It shall be done in the Emperor's name. By the grace of the Omnissiah. And on that note, do you like dogs? Do you want to buy a caravan? So, on that note, good to have you all here. Appreciate it. Appreciate the likes, the subs, the chats. Always a good laugh around here. And we got a little bit of pastel tau done as well, which is always fun. This guy. 3 layers of pink and 1 layer of yellow, which is nice. But as always, appreciate you being here. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. If you want to watch the reveal stream on Friday together, we'll be in the Discord. Then have a great weekend, and I'll hopefully see you all again on Monday. As we say ciao for now.